Welcome to this new season of Faith Groups, a wave as we used to call it. During Lent and for the last few years we've done this. We gather as small communities of faith at the house of different parishioners to reflect about the gospel, about the season of Lent, about the gospel we've used, about the homily, trying to go a little deeper. This time we are not going to be repeating things a lot as we've done in the past. It will be a little bit more to the point. I have to tell you that I follow my own advice on Ash Wednesday, and I asked someone what kind of attitude, what should I give up for Lent, and I was told to give up negativity. I think it means that, for instance, today I could be sad that we are 40 people instead of the 70 that started Faith Groups the first time, but I have to be happy and focus on the positive, that you are here, that the people that sign up is that they really want to do this, and I'm very thankful that you are part of this ministry. I'm also very thankful that we have a women's group. I believe that's a very good idea, that Teresa Dixon had, who is helping us to coordinate these groups. I'm also very happy that we have a variety of groups as well, different times of the week, and I hope that this will be a fruitful ministry for all of us. We will have questions to help you have a conversation, because the point is not the questions, the point is not what I say in the message, the point is what you can converse, the kind of conversation you can have during the session. We are focusing on our topic, Lenten engagement. One question will be about what does it mean to you? What does it evoke to you? For me, Lent is an opportunity to re-engage my faith, going back to the basics. Then the church teaches us about these 3 traditional observances of Lent that we are asking you to tell us, what are you going to do about them? What are you going to do about prayer? What are you going to do about fasting? And what about the material fasting, that then you can save some money and give it for our chapel or for the poor, wherever you want to do that? What about fasting of attitudes? I told you about mine. I'm going to take it very seriously. As material fasting, I'm giving up meat. I was giving up only red meat, but since Ash Wednesday I haven't eaten chicken either, so we will see how it goes. Believe me, for me to give up meat is a good penance. It's a good sacrificial penance, because there has to be some type of sacrifice there, I believe. During the first Sunday of Lent, if you were at Mass, you know that we always find the Gospel of the temptations, and there maybe it's important to repeat it. The Gospel begins by saying that Jesus was tempted, and the process of temptation was willed by the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit leads Jesus into the desert. So we recommend that people find a desert time, a time of silence, a time of no distraction, where we can reflect about what are the temptations in our lives. Temptation of power would be probably common with the actual temptations of Jesus. But what about other temptations? I mentioned my temptation to get angry sometimes, and the problem is not to get angry, it's what we do with it. And the problem again is not to get angry, is that sometimes anger is what we do instead of addressing what makes us angry. So maybe we should get angry about things, but then find better ways to solve the problems. Sometimes it's just a temptation to be upset, the temptation of complacency, of laziness, the temptation of frivolity. I'm not sure. Everybody will need to reflect, and in faith groups we reflect together about what could be the temptations in our lives. Sometimes we may not be even able to see them. But Jesus was tempted as his process of becoming who he was, and we believe that we have said that Lent is a season for us to become the better version of ourselves, so we are ready for the coming of the risen Christ at Easter. So again, thank you very much for being part of this. Thank you to your facilitators and hosts. But thank you for being part of this ministry. You can make the church stronger, you can make your faith stronger by doing this, by sharing your faith with others, by encouraging one another, by creating small church feeling, a small community feeling that I believe can be very useful as we try to become better disciples of Jesus at Sacred Heart. Thank you.